But it's actually really crowded with baseball, kind of by the road as well, so I'm sorry, you're probably going to hear some traffic. But I just tested the sound and I think it'll be fine. Let's see if I can get this camera straight. So we're here to do y'all's full moon in Libra reading. That was on the 31st of March. And I apologize this time around, I'm a little late with the videos. I'll have to start them earlier. So let me go ahead and shuffle and commune with Spirit. And guys, if you do not know your moon or rising sign, just go to astro.com or Google your natal chart and you'll be able to find that out as well. Spirit, I ask that you'd give us guidance using the tarot, any insight, advice for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising or Ascendant during the full moon in Libra, Saturday, March 31st, 2018. And we thank you for it. Spirit, I also ask that you'd protect my energy from interfering with the reading and that the energy of the reading not attach itself to me. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the full moon on Saturday, the 31st of March, 2018. Alright. And there we have it. So I hope you guys are doing good. Hope y'all had a chance to howl at the moon. These energies have been pretty intense. We've got some major transits with Saturn squaring Mars, Saturn being in the home sign of Capricorn. We've got Jupiter and Scorpio right now. I'm offering readings to interpret how that transit will affect you according to your natal chart. You can purchase it at my Etsy shop. And yeah, like for me, it's affecting my second house, which is my self-worth, value, and money. And the transit will be until November. And it is currently retrograde right now, digging pretty deep as Jupiter likes to expand. And Scorpio is the deepest sign, very intuitive. It's rebirth. So yeah. Alright. Spirit, I just ask that you bless the reading with clear communication from you through me to the audience. My energy not interfering and the energy of the reading not attaching itself to me. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And we thank you for it. Thank you for any advice, insight, and guidance you provide. Okay. Hi, Sandy. Can y'all see my puppy? She's so pretty. She's a good girl. She has to stay right here with me, though. I don't want her to get hit by a car. Alright, so here we go. It's pretty windy today, too. So, hopefully that doesn't interfere too much with the reading. Alright, Sagittarius. So, we're starting with the King of Swords reversed. And that's going to represent the inner world. Usually swords are decisions. So, let's see. You guys maybe making a major decision right now. It's strategy and action. A master strategy or tactic, a strategist. So you guys are planning, inwardly planning your next move maybe. It's putting plans into action, solving a puzzle, okay, or maybe since it's putting it into action, not just planning, but so maybe on an emotional level, you guys have decided to let something go, to release something, to change something, and it's taking place inwardly, right? My dog's eating grass. Is that a bad sign? I should have fed her before we left the house. Jesus. Harsh person. It could also be a lawyer, a judge. Good luck to you guys if you're dealing with that sort of thing. You do have Jupiter as your ruling planet, and it's the planet of luck, so I wish you the best in that sort of thing. It's solving a puzzle, okay? So you guys seem to be doing some kind of inward action is taking place with a plan. You've also got a reversed advice card, which is the hero or heroine. Passion for a journey of personal empowerment, okay? So maybe the plan that you're bringing into action has to do with your passions and your journey to empowerment, okay? The shadow sides of the hero card are escapism and a false sense of heroism, okay? So to truly have personal empowerment is to be in control of our vices, you know, not to escape addictively or anything. All right, moving on to the Four of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles represents our value, our self-value and worth. It's representing monetarily as well in life. Sandy, come here, baby. Come lay down. Come lay down. We'll go walk in a minute. Alright, so let me just pull up here Four of Pentacles. It's the ownership of power. Possessions and ownership, resources, and how you use them. Strength and defense, okay? So as you're on this journey and developing this passion inwardly of personal empowerment, and you're wanting to take more action in achieving that, you're taking a look at your resources and how you use them to, it says the things you have built with your resources, okay? How you save. Geez, so sorry. It's so weird how busy the park is today. Gotta remember that. How you save or spend money. It's also going to represent greed, okay? So you want to take a look at your finances here with the Four of Pentacles during this full moon time. Be about a week, 2 weeks. The energies are still pretty heavy. So yeah, taking a look at your finances as you're on this journey for self-empowerment and needing to take action. Okay, so as the advice card, we've got the Judge. Okay, balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. It goes hand in hand as this is ownership of power. So you have the power to use your resources as you wish. Spirit is saying keep balance and justice and compassion. Keep balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. The shadow sides, offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal activity. Okay, so we want to stay on the high side of things and balance justice and compassion. Fairly distributing power. So if you guys are in a position of power management, anything like that, try to remain fair and have compassion. We've got the Star card reversed. Reversed again is representing the inward being, just as your moon sign does. Let me just find that. It's the guiding light of renewal, healing, renewal, rejuvenation, peace and harmony, the new age, okay? Interest in alternative therapy. So inwardly, you guys are doing a lot of healing, which is great, so great, because you've got a plan that you're putting into action. You're adjusting your resources fairly, and you're doing some internal healing. It's also, it's interest in alternative therapy and spirituality. It's fame and fortune, a guiding light, soothing after suffering. Yes, just as we are, forced to go through things that are quite painful in this physical 3D world that we live in. That's inevitable. We can't always have the good days, so the bad days make the good days more enjoyable, right? But just as we have to go through things and they take a certain amount of time to go through these life lessons, we need to then also allow ourselves the time to heal, okay? And that's what we have here with the star. It's also great luck and light in the darkness, all right? And then we've got the visionary as the advice card for this. And it's the capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. Willingness to proclaim a great vision without regard of personal gain. Okay, so the shadow sides of this is selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. So yes, keep your vision unique to yourself, right? And Spirit is saying, as you're healing and as you're making plans to put into action, as this is reversed, so it's internally happening right now, and as you are currently outwardly adjusting your finances, keeping in mind to evenly disperse power using compassion, and as you're doing healing inwardly, Spirit is saying to keep that vision at the front of your mind, and don't compromise it for monetary reasons or anything to fit someone else's vision. Your unique spark, and you guys, Sagittarius, are ruled by, like I said earlier, Jupiter. Jupiter's our planet of luck. It's also the planet of growth. Okay, so you've gone through all the things you've gone through for now, for the good, for the healing, for your unique divine spark to come alive in your vision. Don't compromise it for someone else's dream. Be your unique self. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. Yes, the greatest visions, they're not for us to have, anything. We don't want to gain anything from it. Maybe just peace for all, or whatever your vision is. But usually if it's a passion, it's not for any personal gain. It's what you're born to do, what you're born to give to the world. All right, so as you're figuring this plan and how to put it in action, Spirit is saying to remain in passion for your path or journey of personal empowerment. And as you're evenly and fairly distributing power and resources, you're also being compassionate and balancing the justice and compassion. Okay? And as you're doing healing internally, Spirit is saying to hold your vision in mind. Don't lose sight of why you're doing the healing and what all that you've been through has led you up to. Alright, so that's your reading, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me a like, comment, share, subscribe, all the things. You can find me, Divinely Genuine, on Facebook, Etsy shop, Instagram, all the stuff. Thank you guys so much for your support. I hope that that resonated with you guys, and I wish you an awesome full moon. Peace.